pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back. With him in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He's coming off a multi-home run game, and when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Throw to first will take care of him. Scored it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things, I guess, with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over there.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Now to the plate, Zue Lin. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Designated hitter.
In now is the Yankees. Brendan Drury, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. 1-1. Popped up. Stroman has a play. 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Stroman, also known as Stro-Show at times. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Too high, and it's 3-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. And that's the 3rd out. An inning in the Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike two. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Fastball called for strike two. Ready with the 0-2. On the ground to the right side. Bird has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Randall Grichuk, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge first on the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
It is Curtis Granderson, fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Hit sharply on the ground. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pilar. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. And that's off his leg on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Now at the plate. from the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Granderson's after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the... Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Russell Martin now looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Martin brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Martin, a Canadian native. He was a 17th round pick during the 2002 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
No balls and 1 strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Walker's got it. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready for another chance? Devin Travis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. I'm set with the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the thing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Brett Gardner now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He has an even 10 hits in 36 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Travis fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now in the box, Zue Lin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Solarte. And that's the second out.
From pitcher, number 17.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Pilar, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, He can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He swings and grounds it to short. Solarte's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Yankees leading off the inning, Josh Donaldson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman.
Striding in once again, Justin Smoke, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 0-1 pitch on its way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Stroman gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count even. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
The 1-1. This is line to left. Granderson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
First baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Next for New York, Neil Walker. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Gritchett looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo home run here for Neil Walker. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff: don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now here it comes. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Randall Grichuk. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And that's taken for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Russell Martin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Zue Lin. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Granderson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in once again, Shohei Ohtani. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Here's big Aaron Judge, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. They'll try it again from first. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pilar's there, and that retires the side. 1 left. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. The 1-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Devin Travis sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Too high, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
2-1. The 2-1 home. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Judge will get there, and he ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Behind 0-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Stanton is retired, and there's one away. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. Line drive to left. Granderson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Number 33.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off. The 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Pilar. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Justin Smoke now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in to try it again. Yonhervis Solarte. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he sets him down swinging. Yonhervis Solarte goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punches. Here's Neil Walker. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he'll go to second here. The tag, and he is out at second.
Up next for the Yankees,
Here's Didi Gregorius. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Granderson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Zue Lin. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Ready once again, Shohei Ohtani. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Grounded to short. Solarte fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. It is Curtis Granderson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And it's fouled away. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. 1 out, nobody on. David Robertson gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
David Robertson.
The 0-2 once more. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Russell Martin now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 4. The 0-1 home to Martin. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, boys, although
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Toronto.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Bases are empty. One man in. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fly ball out toward right field. Smoke over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please. Ladies and gentlemen, now
the 1-0.
number 68.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Now to the plate, Devin Travis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 1 for 5. Aroldis Chapman gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Gardner is there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Shohei Ohtani earns win number 4 on the season with 15 strikeouts. Marcus Stroman pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors, left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 24 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.